Well, everybody, welcome to 2022. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you're here. But you know what? Enough with the formalities. Let's get right into this shit. We're touching on one of the great debates of 2022, one of the biggest arguments I've seen so far all over the internet. Mario Kart or Nintendo Kart? For those of you not completely in the know, some recently alleged insider info has come out talking about Mario Kart 9, which is very much in production. There are different sources with different information, but whatever. At the end of the day, all you need to know is that allegedly, an insider has come out and claimed that the new Mario Kart 9 is supposedly taking a page out of Smash Ultimate's book and including non-Mario characters into the roster. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I've known for a while now that there have been non-Mario characters in Mario Kart. In fact, there's been non-Mario characters in Mario Kart ever since the original Mario Kart on Super Nintendo. You know why? Because of fucking Donkey Kong Jr. Yeah, that's right, my guy Donkey Kong. He's not a Mario character, he's in his own franchise. So in all reality, Mario Kart has had characters from outside of Mario's franchise ever since the beginning. But yes, I get it, I understand. It's only one character. And even moving in later games in the series beyond that, there's been an extremely tiny percentage of characters included in Mario Kart that come from non-Mario franchises. We've had Pac-Man in Mario Kart, we've had Rob the Robot. Sticking to the idea that Donkey Kong characters are separate from Mario, let's not forget that Diddy debuted in Double Dash. Funky Kong was added to Mario Kart Wii. The aforementioned Diddy Kong had his own racing series, which still to this day is one of the greatest racing games of all time. And then of course that brings us to Mario Kart 8, where we were given a plethora of new characters that were not from Mario franchises, such as Animal Crossing Boy, Animal Crossing Girl, Isabelle, Squid Kid Boy, Squid Kid Girl, Link from The Legend of Zelda, and last but not least, Link from The Legend of Zelda. So yeah, 8 went pretty wild with adding characters that were not strictly from Mario games. And considering the fact that Mario Kart 8 is pretty much the best-selling Mario Kart of all time, and sales for it show no sign of slowing down despite the fact that the game is nearly a decade old at this point, probably has Nintendo wondering what the hell they did to make the game so damn successful. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that it doesn't have anything to do with the anti-gravity mechanics, because if that was the case, I probably would have had a new F-Zero game by now. Odds are, Nintendo sees the success that they've had with Smash, they see the success that 8 has had, again, the first game in the series that really includes a decent amount of just general Nintendo characters, and they probably just see throwing Nintendo characters at crossovers equals money. So sure, it's extremely realistic to think that this is a very real possibility, Nintendo is thinking this way, and this is the direction that the next Mario Kart, if you want to call it that, is going to go. But of course, the thought of this rubs some people the wrong way. Not everybody wants Mario Kart to go in this direction. There are a lot of people out there who want to keep the Mario in Mario Kart. And I get it. When you've had a franchise that has existed since the SNES, a franchise that has been as successful as it has been for so long now, the formula obviously works, so why change it? The big argument that I see against a Nintendo Kart is the fact that there are a lot of Mario characters, and by extension, Donkey Kong characters, that have barely ever gotten the chance to get put into a Mario Kart game, and now, by adding more general Nintendo characters to the game, you're effectively giving less slots and less chances to these Mario characters who have never gotten in to get in. And I agree that there is a slew of characters strictly only from the Mario series and Mario extended franchises that could potentially get in and easily fill up a roster without having to add any other Nintendo characters at all. And the list is long. Professor Egad, Nabbit, Toadsworth, Pauline, Boom Boom, Hammer Bro, my guy King Wart, and that's not even including the extended Donkey Kong series, which don't even get me started on how they disgracefully cut my boy Diddy Kong and Funky Kong, who both deserve to get their roster spots back, and that's not even including long-standing Donkey Kong characters who've never even seen a Mario Kart game. Cranky Kong, Dixie Kong, who yeah, I know she's in Mario Kart Tour, but I don't count that. Lanky Kong, Chunky Kong, King K. Rool. Seriously, the list goes on forever. Even these characters are just a fraction of the characters that you could add to a new Mario Kart game that would fill out a roster phenomenally well. Again, without the addition of any other Nintendo franchise. So you can see why fans would get a little bent out of shape when they hear that all of a sudden Nintendo is just going to turn Mario Kart into a giant Nintendo crossover rather than just sticking to what's worked so far. But here's the thing. I'm starting to think that maybe some people's memory might be a little foggy, I guess especially because 8 debuted on the Wii U, which wasn't the most popular system in the world. I don't know how many of you out there have actually just played vanilla Mario Kart 8 before they added the DLC characters, which were all the extra Nintendo characters, and before we got Deluxe. But Mario Kart 8's roster kinda sucked ass. And again, go back and look at Mario Kart Wii's roster, and then look at 8's roster, and try to tell me that 8's was better. There were so many cut characters, it's not even funny. And the most egregious part about the characters cut is that they were cut in favor of more fucking babies, the Koopalings, which I don't hate by the way, I actually like the Koopalings, and the shitty-ass metal clone characters. And the clone characters didn't stop there either, because when we got DLC for the game, they added Tanuki Suit Mario and Cat Suit Peach. And they did this over adding characters that were cut from the last game, like Birdo or Diddy or Funky Kong. The point that I'm trying to make here is that 8 trended in the wrong direction. And yeah, there's a huge list of characters from the Mario series that would be absolutely incredible for them to add. But the problem is that we've had 8 games and we still have yet to see a lot of these characters. Hell, look at a character like Kamek, for example. He was in an early build of Mario Kart 64. He was then cut in favor of Donkey Kong, and we've gone 8 Mario Kart games, and that motherfucker has still not shown up in one of them. Again, I'm not counting Tour. I mean, personally, if you're giving me the option of having a roster that's completely filled out with stupid babies and clones of Mario and Peach, or an extended cast of Nintendo characters that go beyond Mario and brings in other franchises into the series, personally, I would rather see the other franchises come in over getting another lackluster roster like in Mario Kart 8. Not to mention the fact that there are a lot of great franchises that could be added to Mario Kart that would be pretty incredible to see tracks for. One of my favorite things about 8 was them bringing back Big Blue and Mute City from F-Zero. The F-Zero series is a favorite of mine, so seeing anything for it was absolutely fantastic. And it's a good way to show that they don't always have to reach for characters in order to include a franchise into the series. We could just as easily see tracks to represent a game series rather than characters from the series itself. I mean, while I wouldn't mind seeing Fox McCloud or Falco be in Mario Kart physically, I definitely wouldn't mind just having like a Lilat Raceway or something where you get to see the R-Wings flying around you and you're going through space or whatever. That would be cool. Or imagine a Metroid track where you're going through Norfair or Zebus with a bunch of little Metroids flying around, or maybe Ridley's like a hazard on the track. That could be really awesome. And again, you wouldn't have to include those characters literally in the game. Their tracks would be good enough for representation. But I mean, let's face it, there are a number of franchises that don't really get used as much anymore, and in some ways, the Smash Bros. Series keeps some of these franchises alive. So if there's another game franchise that does the same thing, I'm definitely not going to complain. Like, imagine if we got mother characters in Mario Kart, Ness or Lucas or Porky, and you had a track that was four-side or on it or something. That would be awesome. Then there's characters like the Ice Climbers, who haven't been in anything aside from Smash. Maybe we could see Nana and Popo as racers. And then of course, there are a plethora of racing games that Nintendo has put out over the years that personally I enjoyed more than Mario Kart, that probably have a snowball's chance in hell of ever getting made again, and Mario Kart may be the only way that I can feasibly see these games make any kind of return. Or aspects of these games rather, I should say. Games like, again, F-Zero, Diddy Kong Racing, Kirby's Air Ride. I would absolutely love to see Kirby in a little Warp Star flying down the track. And then of course, if Nintendo really does take the Smash approach, there's a chance that we could see guest racers. And that just opens up a whole new door of possibilities. We could end up seeing characters like Sonic the Hedgehog. Maybe Pac-Man will make a return to Mario Kart again. Maybe we'll end up seeing something like Mega Man. Or maybe Nintendo will give me the real treat and we'll see Banjo show up in another crossover game for Nintendo, harkening back to his original role in Diddy Kong Racing. Hell, they can even throw fans of Nuts and Bolts some bones by giving Banjo some unlockables that might be from that game. The more I think about extended Nintendo characters and guest characters coming into Mario Kart, the more I actually really don't mind. Hell, they could hit us with a real big surprise and give us the character that a lot of people wanted in Smash that didn't make it, Crash. I personally think that there's a lot of potential for making Mario Kart into a much bigger crossover. But in the end, if I'm being completely honest, I'm neutral to this. It could just be a regular new Mario Kart, or it could be Nintendo Kart, and I think I'll be happy no matter what. Really, all I need is Yoshi, Donkey Kong, and if they give me King K. Rool, then I would be completely content. And I could feasibly get those characters regardless of whatever version we're talking about here, whether we're talking about pure Mario Kart or Nintendo Kart, either way. Where do you guys fall on the whole thing? Which one would you prefer? You want to keep Mario Kart the way it is, or would you rather it turn more into a bigger crossover? Why don't you let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, feel free to give it a like. It really helps out the channel. If you really like this video, feel free to subscribe. I put out videos every couple of weeks, give or take. My schedule's pretty wild, so I try to do it when I can. Hopefully, as my channel grows, hopefully I'll be able to put out more videos more frequently. But until then, my schedule's a little erratic. But hey, if for some reason you want to talk to me between videos, feel free to join my Discord chat. I'll have a link down in the description below. We're a little community, but we have a good time. We have lots of fun conversations. If you like video games, movies, anime, comic books, whatever, we talk about all that shit. I pop in once in a while, but it's really just a great place to meet new people and talk about whatever. Finally, I always like to thank you guys at the end of my videos. Honestly, everybody who's subscribing, watching, listening, whatever, you guys mean the world to me. It really does. It means a lot. Again, I can't thank you guys enough for sticking with me despite my erratic upload schedule, and, honestly, the support that I get from you guys is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Whether it's the comments you guys leave on the videos or discussions in the Discord chat, I always love talking to you guys. You guys make me feel like I'm the greatest YouTuber in the world, and honestly, I would not trade that feeling for anything. And whether I have 100 subs or 100,000 subs doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, the fact that anybody watches me at all makes me happy, and I'll keep making videos as long as you keep watching. So thank you again, be safe, take it easy out there, and bye-bye.